Hello everyone, it's Claude Rose from ACOM, and thank you very much for your interest in EZConnect, our inbound and outbound any-to-any translation and communication software tool that has drag and drop mapping features. And myself, Claude, I've been here with ACOM about 21 years now. Glenn, also over 20 years of EDI expertise, technical expertise. Glenn will be doing the live demo for 7 minutes. I'll start off today reviewing the reasons for replacing legacy EDI mapping and translation software like Gentran, for example. And then after the demo that Glenn will do, we'll go ahead and review potential next steps and how ACOM can offer a no-charge EDI consultation services. And look at the reasons for replacing the older EDI systems. They're manifold, and they're difficult and expensive to implement. There are no drag and drop mapping capabilities. Those capabilities, of course, make it much easier to set up new trading partners. The older software, the older EDI software, has very expensive upgrades, also has very expensive annual maintenance, and there's limited or no automation. When looking at the advantages of the new EDI software technologies, like ACOM's EZConnect, we take full advantage of the drag and drop mapping capabilities, which makes it much easier to set up new trading partners and much more flexibility for setting up new maps. There's excellent automation and tracking reports, and you can easily add conditional logic to maps, for example, lookups, lookaheads, change values. And so to look at this diagram, as you can tell, EZConnect is at the core of your B2B translation needs. Your company, of course, will be running EZConnect on your server, and you'll be connecting your suppliers using their electronic documents. For example, suppliers can send you their invoices, or they can send you advanced ship notices in flat file, EDI, or XML format. Using EZConnect, you can post that data right into your ERP or into your warehouse management system, or to any ODBC compliant database. And when you're connecting to your customers, what your customers will be doing is sending you their purchase orders in any data format, or you'll be sending them your invoices in a flat file, EDI or XML, and you'll be pulling that right out of the database from your ERP or any ODBC compliant database, or maybe even generating flat files from your ERP and sending out those invoices electronically to your customers. And so that's a quick overview of EZConnect. And what we'll do is go ahead and take a look at the software now. And I just need to change the pointer here. And there we go. And Glenn, I'll go ahead and make you the presenter, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the software demo now.
Very good. And Claude, thank you for the nice introduction.
Oh, my pleasure. And we should see your screen here shortly. Yep.
All right. And what we have here is EZConnect. This is the EZConnect version 10.0. EZConnect was originally envisioned back in the late 90s as a EDI to database integration tool. We've since added to that tool the ability to translate flat files, text files, or CSV files, comma delimited, or variable record type flat files, XML files, EDIFACT, and database, of course, as well. So this, again, is our 10.0. We've got full-on context-sensitive help built within the tool, so you have the ability to search topics, find text, look for different things in here. Once you find what you're looking for, you just click on it, and it'll go ahead and give you pictures and examples. Again, a very excellent, well-written help tool to go along with the translation tool itself. EZConnect also features a variety of settings and templates that you can use within the translation process. So when you go ahead and you set up your first templates, like your documents, This gives you standard templates, and then you can use this template to build a trading partner, and then from your trading partner into your document management, so you can customize it based on each individual trading partners based on what they need. We also feature the ability to set up global function editors. In this case here, you have the ability to write your own functions. You can use ACOM functions, of course, but we give you the ability to write your own as well. So again, a very powerful tool that gives you the backbone of C# within the tool for custom translation requirements. You can also build EDI implementation guides from within here, set up email templates so you can send emails based on process execution, success or failure, or even from within the map, you can build and send out emails as needed by whatever your internal requirements are for notifications of process success, failure, errors, etc. Also within our tool, we are a schema-driven tool, so we have a variety of schemas available to you. So whether you're doing a flat file mapping, you have the ability to set up multiple record types or CSV files. EDI documents are delivered to you. They're part of your subscription agreement, part of your support agreement with ACOM. We provide and give these documents and make them available to you. You can literally translate any EDI document within the ANSI standard. Full-on EDIFACT support as well is also available within our tool. So again, flat file, EDI, EDIFACT, XML, all these document types are available to you. Within XML, you have the ability to import, export schema files, or even for that matter, import an XML file that you've got sitting out here that you want to be able to create a schema from so you can map to it. Again, a very powerful, robust solution for XML requirements. And of course, database, which is what the tool was originally written for. Once you have access to the SQL or database available through ODBC, you got full access and commit control. You can insert rows, delete rows, look at individual data elements, get right down to the individual field requirements, customize your look when you do your mapping, and checkbox each individual data table that you need access to. Once you've got your schemas set up, now you can actually start writing your maps. The Map Manager is a very, again, another robust tool within tools that you got the ability to edit and map. And we talked about the ability to use the power of functions or drag and drop mapping, as Claude was mentioning earlier. Again, a very powerful tool for setting up, testing, running documents. Again, I just want to give you a quick look at what's out here. I've got a couple of documents set up and ready to test. This is an example if I'm mapping and I'm working with a trading partner, I'm doing some mapping. And also, I can also stub test the document as I go. So here's my EDI solution. If I have errors or problems, I can take a look at my logging to see what transaction activity I had. I got a very powerful mapping tool built in here as well. Once the map is set up, I can go ahead and start initiating and setting up some new trading partners. I've got a trading partner set up here. In fact, this is the one that we just used for our demo 850, or for the other one, the staging demo. Once the map is set up, I can go ahead and add individual documents to this, or add the individual map to these documents by including it here in the map, listing it as a map name. I can set up my trading partner, specifying their ISA GS envelope information. This is how I recognize my trading partner. I can key this in if I've got it available to you, but what's easier yet is if I can load this information off of a sample document that I have sitting out here. It's a great way to incorporate existing or rolling over, converting from existing trading partner relationships to our product. Again, we can import this information and make the use of the new trading partner relationships very quickly within the translation process. Speaking of the translation process, we've got a process designer out here. This process designer gives you the ability to not only run and execute the processes on a 24/7 scheduled maintenance, but we also give you the ability to look at these process executions in a very picturesque view. So you can go ahead and with your style designer, bring up and move these functions around. I can drag out new ones as I build them. I can drag them out and use them within the tool. The simple process execution is I can run the job. The job will run. It's got an EDI to flat file translation process, a flat to EDI. So I got inbound, I got outbound, and then I'm going to FTP some information around. So this will execute. It ran the translation process. It'll show me some logging information down here on below. But of course, this can all run in a 24/7 unattended mode. I've got a scheduler back here, so once I've turned this on, this will run and keep things translation processes working. I've got email notification capabilities out here. I can purge and maintain my log files because if you run quite often, like every 10 or 15 minutes, your logs build up. We can purge those out on a regular basis. So once my translation is done and I want to go find what I translated today, I can do a quick search out here. Look for my documents. You can see I've got a variety out here that I've done already. If I wanted to take a look at the original source document, I can open up that file. I've got a viewer tool out here that I like to use. It gives me a nice spreadsheet view of the EDI document. I can filter this document. Okay, once I filter, I find I got an order with 2 lines in it. All right, it's an excellent viewing tool, something I wish I had many years ago. I can also take a look at the flat file that I created. In this case here, it's a open it notepad, and I got my multiple record types, header, and detail information here. Again, a very great way, a great method of finding all the documents available, pulling up the individual documents that I translated into the results that were created. I also have an advanced search capability within the tool. Like if I'm keeping track of order numbers or invoice numbers in this case, I could search based on that key value, and I can pull up all the documents within this date range that have that in it. So it's a great method of tying back together orders to invoice to order acknowledgement to ship notice, and have all those documents list up. I can see the full life cycle of a document. So again, another handy tool feature for tracking and finding documents. And that's all we're going to present and show today. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Glenn, and I'll go ahead and wrap up here. And what, of course, Glenn demonstrated was a very quick tour through our B2B data integration tool. And what we'll do here is just wrap up and look at potential next steps. Of course, I'm available to provide a no-charge, and we're available to provide a no-charge EDI consultation. What we'd like to do is have a quick discussion with you, 20-30 minutes. I can type up a quick project scope and recap document, and that will allow us to confirm that we've got an excellent fit for your requirements, an excellent value. We'll be happy to show off a full demo. Typically, we'll spend about an hour for a full demo. That way we can answer your questions and go through the entire software. So if you'd like to see pricing or a demo, just ask, and there's my contact info. There's also another recorded webinar that Glenn and I have done in this series, which will take you through about a 7-minute tour just on the drag and drop mapping capabilities. And so that's highly encouraged as well. And there's my contact info. Glenn, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for viewing the webinar, and hope to hear from you soon.